Well, it's time to remove the old platforms, the ones that were warping and weren't set right.
And put the new ones in. A little bit of a challenge. This one's already out. A little bit of a challenge on this one right here. Good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Today is Tuesday, and it is build day 307. It's build day 307 at the construction schedule here at Villa Feliz. Today, let's see, what is on our schedule for today? Oh, of course, more of the deck railing. We are removing the platforms from the first story to the second story on the stairway that goes up from the first story to the second story. And let's see, I think they will be cutting and adjusting the new planks that are going to be going in that area. Let's see what else. I don't know what else is scheduled for today. We have no more landscapers. They are done with their job.
Good morning. Good morning.
So we'll just kind of play it by ear today and see what happens. So let's go ahead and get today started. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. What they're doing now, that they're marking from the template, they're using the old platform that has the holes inside there for the lag bolts, and they're going to use that to mark for the new drill positions. So you can see the consequence of putting wood on top of wet mortar mix when they first install the platform. It's just not a good thing to do. And using the wrong type of lumber also. You can see the big warp that we have here. So I think we're on track. We're doing the right thing now to put the right platform, the right wood, and the right type of adhesion. We're going to use the liquid nail and not use any type of concrete or anything wet. Well, anyway, I told you we were going to have a visitor today. I told you we were going to have a visitor from New York today. And we have a visitor. And our visitor is here, but our visitor is not from New York, but our visitor is from United Kingdom, the UK. This is not the coordinated one. This is a just drive by, stop by, say hello to us here at Villa Feliz here. And do me a favor, introduce your family.
This is my brother Leo, and this is my friend Jonathan.
Leo and
Lawrence
right here.
Yeah.
And Lawrence, like I said, Lawrence is from the United Kingdom. How long have you lived over in the United Kingdom?
Since 2004.
2004.
Yeah.
But you said you're planning on coming back here.
Yes.
You're looking for property right now. In Lipa.
City, yeah.
And why are you looking for property in Lipa?
Because it's nice here, and James inspired us with the place, the weather, and the SM with the Clyde's bakery. I think I'm gonna do that as well.
He wants to be a neighbor.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Lawrence is he's looking for some properties here, and he agrees, just like we do, that the climate is really nice around here, and there's so many conveniences. Like the mall. Yes. We have two shopping malls, Robinson's and also SM, and we were talking about the close proximity to other places that you need to go to, like if you need to go into Manila, or if you need to go to Batangas City, Alabang, things like that.
You want to go to the beach as well? I think it's not far.
Not too far.
Yeah.
And we're protected here, except for today with all this wind, because there's actually a tropical storm that's going down, and it's in Mindanao, right around the Mindanao. but we feel the effects. Yes?
I think this is
I'm going to say that's our next guest that's coming up. This is a security guard. So I think our New York guest is about... I have a visitor. Yes, that's him. Yeah, he's good. We're good. Thank you. So we'll have another. The more, the merrier, I always say. So you're in the UK. You've been there since 2004. 2004.
Yeah.
And what do you do over there?
I'm a nurse.
You're a nurse over there.
And your wife too?
My wife is here.
And you're saying you're right out of London, right?
Yes.
Right out of London.
Right,
I love. We talked about London. I love
beautiful.
London.
You
Beautiful
should
area.
visit London. Have you been there, Ate?
But not as beautiful as the Philippines, right?
Of course. This is the best. You know?
And
the best.
when are you planning on coming back over and doing all these?
Like what you've done, like 5 years planning before. So I'm planning in
Lots of,
advance.
yeah. It's never too soon. Never too soon to
Yes.
start.
Actually, my plan is to ask your contractor, because if it's in Lipa, you know, maybe I can ask some advice from them. You know, where to get the you know, materials and all.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. What
Yeah.
you've done here is beautiful.
I think. Well, we're getting there. Slowly. So my dad always said, "Slowly but surely is a good thing," but it's really slowly.
Well, that's not what you want.
Yeah. But we're getting there, and it's starting to look like our dream that we prepared when we started doing the drawing and asking, "This is what we want. This is what we want." It's actually, to be honest with you, it's better than what we expected, because you know, if you've watched the videos,
I watched it from the start.
we've made so many changes from the original. The basics the same, but we've done
window.
we've done enhancements. We changed the way the room is going to be. Instead of an outdoor patio, we made the sunroom, and the way we did the floating stairs inside there, instead of being a concrete corridor all the way up, we've changed that around. And we made some other things as we've gone along. Once you see what's available for materials inside the Philippines,
That's true.
and it's cool that in the Philippines nowadays you can find almost anything that you need. A lot of people say, "Oh, you can never build a house like that because you can't."
I think we're catching up, James.
Yeah, we are.
We're
Yeah,
catching
absolutely,
up, you know.
absolutely,
But
absolutely.
you need to go, you know, on the right place to
Yeah,
buy
you
it.
have
Otherwise,
to.
you have to pay a lot.
Lawrence, where's your wife?
She's back in UK.
She's back in the
So
UK.
it's only, she's I think she came here in November, December. So it's my time. It's only like a short visit, like 10 days.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
Seeing your
just,
family.
my daughter.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her for
What's your daughter's
3 years.
name?
Jana. Hello,
That's
Jana.
that's what I was gonna get at. We want to make sure you can do a shout out for your daughter here as well. Does she watch my PIJ?
Yes.
You don't have to say that to be kind to me.
No, I'm gonna let her watch.
Okay.
Because I told her that, look, I'm gonna see James, and I've been trying to let her watch your my PI Dream channel, but you know, she goes to find the mini build kit. It's the toys that she wants.
Oh yeah. That's big.
But I'm gonna get, if this is published in YouTube, I'm gonna let her watch.
How old is she?
She's 6 years old.
6 years
She's
old.
very clever. Very clever girl.
That's the clever age, you know, 5 and 6 years
How old
old.
Amber? How old is Amber?
Amber is 3 and a half.
Three
I
and a
thought
half.
she was older. We talked with her Lola the other day. Well, during Fiesta we were invited over, and I kept thinking in the back of my mind, she's got to be like 5 years old, because I said she needs to be in some of the they have the contest for during Fiesta. And the day before, we did the Prince and Princess of Charity event they had there, and it's children, and I think 6 years old. Most of them are 6-year-old and above. And I kept thinking, in my mind, I was thinking, she must be 5, because I was telling her Lola, she'll be in the events next year, right? And she says, no, she's only 3 and a half. I said, oh, but she's adorable, isn't she? She's adorable.
She is.
Yeah. So all the kids in
So you do still visit them there?
Still visit them. Yeah. I can't visit them quite as often as I want to, because the demand on my time at the end of a build, like where we are right now when it comes to finishing things like that, that takes up so much of my time, and I am here all day long doing that. I try to skip in every now. If I need supplies, I try to go to Roy's,
Yeah.
Roy and Michelle's little
Yes,
shop
yes,
there,
yes.
and I try to grab things when I can. But we're
So
just
you don't order no more.
from Tess.
Yes.
No, because I got my cook
have the
right
better
here.
cook?
Yeah, I got my cook.
Yeah.
She's,
It's made.
yeah.
How
It's made
about
in
Briggs pinakbet? Did you cook Roy's Briggs pinakbet? Do you remember that?
I remember.
That's from
Of
a
course,
long, long
of
time.
course, I remember that. I have the recipe all on there for that.
Mm.
No, we haven't done it. We haven't done that yet. But that would be a great cook out in the backyard around the Bahikubo
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of episode. Don't you think?
And barbecue. Do you have
Yeah.
a barbecue pit here?
There's the barbecue pit right there. But it's still, we don't have it. We're waiting for the this wind is going to be hard. We're actually waiting for the all the grout and the epoxy pebble that goes around the edging, and this to be done. Once that's done, we're going to fire up the barbecue grill and we're going to start cooking on the weekends.
That's nice. Something to look forward to.
Yeah,
James.
yeah, absolutely.
With a bottle of Red Horse.
Tagay-tagay.
Yeah. Barik na. Barik na. Sa Batangas yun. Barik na. Hindi,
Well,
Batangas.
anyway, Lawrence, I'm gonna stop the video here now. We'll
Nice,
chat
nice.
a little bit more. I see we have another visitor here, and we'll and then we'll just continue from there. So we'll be back. The guys are doing a little bit slow on some of the build today. They're trying to be precise on some of the railing for the deck railing on the back, and there's not a lot going on today. Some finishing upstairs. The platform, you saw that they're working for the stairs from the first floor to the second floor, and some finishing upstairs on the second floor. We will get back into that in just a little bit. Well, anyway, today's a great day, and it's a great day because we've had some wonderful guests, wonderful subscribers come and visit us here today. We don't have a lot of content inside the house. Again, I told you, the main thing that's being done today is the deck railing, the stair platforms has been working, and some finishing upstairs. So I don't want to bore you to death with a lot of the same things over and over again. As a matter of fact, if you see, I don't know if you can see over there, but there used to be 2 pieces of deck railing on that last one that they're working on the back on the stairways that go down. Now there's one, and I'm kind of concerned as why we only have one. Maybe the individual spindles are being cut for that. I don't know. But after we get done talking with our friends here, I'll go and check. I need to catch up with what's going on with today. Speaking of that, of our friends here, we have some guests. Remember, I told you yesterday we were expecting some guests from New York in the United States of America, and they finally arrived. They weren't the people that came the first time. Those were also surprise guests. But anyway, I want to introduce you to some of our subscribers here to the channel, and please introduce yourselves.
Hello there, I'm Manfred from New York City and visiting the Philippines.
And I'm Ivan.
Ivan.
Yes.
And although you're from both from New York now, but you originally are from
Austria.
and I could tell from your accent. and you're originally
And I'm originally from Batangas.
from Batangas.
Yes.
And
I grew up in Batangas.
And speaking of Batangas, because you showed me your lovely property that you have down near the water down there by the river, the lazy S River.
Malacan Ilog.
Ah.
The Malacan Ilog River.
And we're going to finish the house, and we knew that we could get a lot of tips from you. So we're here.
Salamat.
And also because we felt like you were friends, like while viewing you on YouTube,
Part of family.
then we would like to invite you to where we live, and so that you can have a little R&R over there.
Oh, that would be wonderful. It will have to be after this is all
Yes,
done, of course.
And
of
New
course.
York too.
Yes. Oh, by the way, I spoke with her, and she loves music. She loves museums, and those are also the same things
the big-
that we like.
The Big Apple.
So
Yeah.
come to New York, and we'll take you to your
Yay.
Broadway shows, and we'll go to Carnegie Hall, and we'll go to Lincoln Center,
It's all
and
there.
all the museums there,
Oh, that would
and
be-
libraries.
Well, my daughter and her husband and the kid, they visit there often. They're not very far. They're in a couple states lower, but they go. And my daughter is really into plays and theater, and that's why she enjoys one of the things that she enjoys so much about New York. And you guys are in Manhattan.
Right.
That's where your home is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We live about a block to Madison Square Garden. 6 blocks to
Wow.
the Empire State Building and 12 blocks to Times Square. So that's our neighborhood. We just walk to those places.
That's one. And also, you showed me the picture, the Google Earth picture that you had.
Yes.
You have a farm. And I saw. Tell about some of the stuff that you're growing there in your farm.
Oh, we are growing mangoes and papayas. We also have 70 goats, and we also have 2 ponds filled with crabs, and we'll be stocking them with fish this week. And periodically we grow some other vegetables on some fields like string beans and bitter gourd.
All the vegetables and the fruits that do you sell that in market or
Yeah.
you sell that to market? So that's another source of income that you have for that.
And we also have a lot of coconut trees.
Coconut
How
trees.
big is this?
Oh, he'll have to show you. The.
It is 12 hectares.
It's 12. You know this entire subdivision is only 33 hectares.
So it's
Well, I'm glad you guys took the opportunity to come down here and visit us today. I needed a relaxing day anyway. This last few weeks with the build has been crazy because of the finishing. Like we were talking about, the finishing is the biggest demand on the homeowner and the builders, and it's been really demanding here lately. So every once in a while, I need a break just like this to sit down in the Baja Cuba. You know, I don't sit in the Baja Cuba anymore. You know who's been sitting in the Baja Cuba for the last 2 weeks? Our landscapers.
yeah.
This has been their home away from home.
It's a mess.
So anyway, we're gonna chat a little bit more here, and then we will get back into the build scene. And we'll try to figure out what's going on with the deck railing on the back of the house. I thought we would be much further along than we are right now, and I'll talk about some of the problems that we had earlier today, and we discussed about our way forward with that. So we'll be back in just a little bit. Well, here it is, the end of the day. It's really, really late at the end of the day. It's nighttime. If you could see, it's pitch black on the outside. We don't normally close this time of day, but we had our guests today, and then what else did we do?
We took a nap.
We took a nap. You know, sometimes with the stresses of building and all the things that go on, sometimes you need to take a nap, and that's what we did. I wasn't going to say that, but no, I said it. So we took a nap, and it's really dark. So I decided, this is a good opportunity. I didn't tell you that I received some of the bulbs that came in from China on that slow boat from China. It took a couple months to get here. And those, I don't know if you've seen those neat bulbs that flicker, and they look like gas lamps and stuff like that when you put them inside your lanterns. So I decided to try that. I'm not usually one for changing the theme of anything, but I thought, well, this would look cool, like turn of the century London with the gas lamps and things like that. So we tried it. And we took a look at it on the outside, and I'll show you what it looks like just on the lanai. But it just seems to clash way too much with the real nice lights. All the lights match. Remember, we tried to go with the same temperature for all the pin lights and all the land lights before, and it just seems like it was too much of a clash. So we're going to go back to the LED lights that we had inside there before. I don't know where we'll be able to use it. They really look cool, but they just clash. That's all I can say. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about some of the things that was accomplished today. And although we did have some things that were accomplished today, they were very slow, and what I thought today lacked quantity. And case in point is the handrails, the deck railing system that we had on the back of the house. I expected today that we would have all of the deck railing done for the stairway. I know it's complex, maybe that was a little bit too optimistic, but the deck railing with the handrails that goes down into the stairwell that goes down to the basement, I expected a lot to get done. Well, the only thing that got done today was a top of one rail, a bottom one rail, and the top of a rail on the opposing side of the walkway going down from the patio down. I don't know what the problem was. I don't know if there was a struggle with our builder or a carpenter trying to figure out what's the best way to do this to make sure that that is the correct height. And I don't know. We were so focused today on our guests, and Ness had to go into town. She had to go pick up some stuff from the post office things. We didn't really monitor a lot of the stuff that was going on today. So I think that was an underachievement as far as the amount of work that got accomplished back there. Also, while we're down in the basement area, inside where those footers are, you know, we have our tile person doing the tiling around those 2 footers, and I'll show you the amount of work that got accomplished there. Again, I think that was an underachievement as well. There was only a few pieces of tile that were done for 8 hours. I think we ran way under the amount of work that could have been in there. Now, the fact is, it could be also that we need some more tiles for the other footer, so maybe our tile person was waiting on that. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'll talk with him in the morning. I have to go shopping for those lights later on this week, and if we do need additional tiles, I will try to pick up whatever additional tiles we need to close out that job. Let's think about, on the decking, on the platform from the first floor to the second floor, that area over there, our carpenter took those 2 pieces of platforms that, remember, that I had connected together, joined together at our external carpenter shop down the street, and what they did is they fitted them. They had to do some minor trimming of the edges, and one of them where the beam goes up on the second level going up, they had to cut a notch around that, and they got those in place up there. And but they didn't mount the bolts inside there, the lag bolts that mount it to. They didn't drill the holes, and they didn't mount the bolts. And of course, once they fit that and they know it's proper, then they'll use the liquid nail to secure it to the platform so that it doesn't shift or vibrate or anything like that. That was a pretty big job getting that done. I think, again, a small underachievement. I think that with the amount of work that was done there, was probably a half a day's worth of work that ended up getting stretched into a full day. Up on the second floor, our guys did final cleanup of the French doors, both in the master bedroom that goes out to the lanai, and I believe also they worked a bit on the French doors. They go from the hallway on the master bedroom suite out into the observation deck, the platform out there. And that's a matter of doing things like using the paint thinner, cleaning all the tempered glass inside there, and taking all the tape and the paper off that they had on the glass as well. Whether that was a full day's worth of work, I'm not sure either. Anything else that I didn't cover today? I think that was about it. If there's anything else, I will add it to this video before I close out for today. So that was accomplished today. But one thing we need to do for today, we actually have a shout out, and it's one shout out. And the shout out that we have today is, let's see, it's from Matt, aka LandmanTX. That's his username on YouTube here. And it's for his wife, and his wife's name is Bernadette. And she's celebrating her 36th birthday today on February 13th. So anyway, we want to wish Bernadette a very happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So of course tomorrow is another build day, and hopefully we have more progress tomorrow than we did today. The one thing I didn't mention earlier is the handrails and the posts, the half posts that we did up. They did some of the filling of the skim coat in the background, so it looks like the big holes those gouging holes that were in the wall that shouldn't have been inside the wall. It's starting to get a little bit cleaned up. I think tomorrow what they'll probably do some more sanding around that, and once they do the sanding on that, then they'll do the painting, and it will look like there never was those great big gouging holes inside the wall. And I believe the step forward after that is doing the finishing of the handrails, which will be the sealing and the staining and the final sanding, so it's nice and smooth and looks nice. That will be the finishing of that. So that's what I believe we're going to do tomorrow. So let's go ahead and close for today so I can get this edited out to you on a timely manner. If you enjoyed today's video, please give us a thumbs up. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, just click on that little Might Be a Dream heart in the bottom right-hand side of your screen. You will be subscribed, and you'll be notified the next time we upload a new video. So until tomorrow, you have a wonderful and blessed day.